What's happening, good people? Welcome to the channel. I'm Wes, aka Mr. Budget Watch, and today we're looking at nothing. I'm just kidding. We're actually going to be taking a look at my collection of affordable watches. So if you've seen the one I did last year, some things have actually changed, but some are the same as well. So if you want to see the same, you can check that out if you want, or you could just watch this one. Anyway, I'm going to be breaking it down into different categories of watch, and the first category is going to be the stuff from China. So let's go. Right, and the first one we have is this one. So this is the St. Martin Willard Homage, and I really like this one because of, well, it's a great watch. It's got really great spec, it's well finished, it's well made, really comfortable on this strap, and it fits fantastically as well. So yeah, beautiful little watch, and one of the only few watches from Thingy that I've actually liked enough to keep in the collection. Next one is this one. So this is the Pagani Design GMT. I don't really wear this one all that often, and I think it probably will be leaving the collection soon enough. I was just more curious really to see how the Chinese GMT movement held up, and it's been, how long has it been? About 5 months since I've had it, perhaps, and it's it's held up really well. It's still working fine. It's still pretty accurate. So yeah, it was just more curiosity really why I kept this one. But it's still a pretty good watch. It's really nicely finished. It's really well made as well for a Pagani. We're having issues with those at the minute. But yeah, it's actually one of the better Paganis that you can pick up. And yeah, that movement, it's actually surprisingly held up pretty well. So that was more of a curiosity, but it turned out to be pretty good in the end. So the next one is probably the best bang for the buck watch on AliExpress, and that is the Steel Dive, again a Willard Homage. Now you might be thinking, why have I got two? Well, that may change at some point, but for now I like this one because it's just awesome. Great bang for the buck, like I said already, and it's just a fantastic watch. It looks great, it's well made, the loom is bananas for the price point, and yeah, I think it's the best watch you can get under £100 on AliExpress. Spec, build, everything into consideration. This is such great value for money, and of course you can do a little upgrade with the mill clasp if you want to, but you don't really need to. So you can see there's a bit of a theme developing with green. And the last one from China, AliExpress, is this one. So this is a Type B, the only Type B, or actually pilot watch in my collection. They're not really my favourite watches, but something about this one I just really like. There's no branding on it, so it's really clean. And because it's St. Martin, it's just fantastic quality for the price point. There is a few little tiny issues I found with this one, but not enough for me to want to sort of get rid of it yet. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping a hold of this one for a while because, well, it's comfortable, it's really well made, well finished, and it's got a different movement in it as well. It's a YN instead of the usual NH35. So yeah, really cracking little watch. Links for these will be in the description, reviews will be linked down there as well. So now we're going to move on to the miscellaneous stuff. So this is just stuff that don't really sort of fall into any category. And the first one is this. I still really like this little thing. So this is the NASA collaboration watch, which is basically F91W with a different module and different, better strap. And yes, you might hate me for that, but the strap is way better than an F91W. Way more comfortable as well. And I've just kept it because it's pretty cool. It's NASA themed, and I just really like it. It's quirky, bit of fun, and the illumination is awesome as well. You can check out the video for that as well if you want to. Moving on, we have the Timex Weekenders. So this is a gift, what I got from my older brother. He bought me this a while back, and because it's a gift, it ain't going anywhere. So yeah, this is going to be a permanent stay in the collection. I'm going to keep repairing it and thingying it, and just going to keep it for as long as I physically can. And it's a really cool little versatile watch as well. I've got it on this really nice brown leather strap, and it's just a pretty cool little strap monster as well. Didn't really expect it, but it's really clean and simple, so it just kind of goes with everything apart from silicone. It just looks a bit daft on that, but really cool little watch from Timex. Moving on, we have another gift watch. So this is the watch I got for graduating university way back when. This is before I really started getting into watches more heavily. Do you know what? It's really good though. It's lasted pretty well. You know, it's held up well in terms of condition. Really good finish, really good build quality actually. This one kind of is obviously a fashion watch, but it's definitely not an ordinary one. It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a cheap cash grab like a lot of them are. Even though, you know, it's not a watch brand that's made it, it's a fashion brand. But you know what, it's held up really well. I don't wear it all that often though, just because of how big it is, and it is really big. I'll show you on wrist now actually. It's it's a bit big for my little wrist. It did actually fit me a long time ago, but you know, stuff's happened since then and it just doesn't fit anymore, so it doesn't get much wrist time, unfortunately. It's still a really surprisingly good little watch though. And then last of the odd ones that doesn't really fit into a category, I was going to put this with the Swiss watches, but then I realised it's not Swiss. It's actually an American company that's part of the Citizen Group, so it's not really Swiss. But anyway, this is my really beautiful Bulova Day. Again, I've not really been wearing this one as much. Now I've got the other one, which I'll show you later on, part of the Seiko collection. But yeah, it's such a beautiful little watch though. It just, like I said, doesn't get much wrist time anymore, but it's still really nice. I've got it on this leather strap from AliExpress, and it's really comfortable, really lightweight with it being quartz, well finished. I just don't wear it all that often anymore, and I'm running out of space already. So let's move on to, in fact we'll do Swiss because we've only got two of them. And the first Swiss is this one, the Tissot PRX Quartz. I really do love this watch. The finishing, that blue dial is beautiful, and it's such a well-made watch. Love the bracelet as well. Yes, I actually really starting to like this bracelet. I didn't so much like it, but now I've spent a little bit more time with it, I'm actually growing to like it. I mean, it's a little bit tight for me, so I'm still waiting on those leather straps from Tissot to give it a sort of a second try. But you know, it's just a really nice watch. Yes, it misses its markers, which is a little bit annoying, but you know, it's still a beautiful little sort of sports style watch, I would call it. And yeah, really good. So again, you know, you can check that out, the video for that. But yeah, this one's actually surprised me that it's stayed in the collection, and I think it's going to for, you know, a while to come. So next up is this one, the Hamilton Carcate Mechanical. This one is going to be staying for a long while. This is sort of like my affordable dream field watch, and I managed to get one on eBay for a great price, and I'm not going to be letting it go anytime soon, unless I see another Hamilton that I really like more. But this one is the one I've always wanted since I got into collecting, and finally getting it, you know, really happy with it. A few little issues though, the water resistance, lack of AR, that's kind of what's sort of making me decide whether I want to permanently keep it or not, whether I want one of their automatics. I don't know, but I do still want a Hamilton in the collection. I'm just not sure if it's going to be this one. I've got it on this new strap, which is really nice, matching hardware, which is not the easiest to find, but yeah, it's really nice. I've got green, I've got a black one for it as well, but I like it on this one for now. Yeah, really nice little watch. A few little issues there. Oh god, where am I going to put the rest of them? Right, so let's move on to the Casios. And first one might surprise you. The Joro. Yes, it made its way into my collection. I was really surprised by that. I thought it was going to be, you know, unwearable, way too big for me, but it actually surprised me. You can see the video I made on it where I did a sort of different take on a review of this watch, and do you know what? It surprised me enough to keep it. I am getting a replacement strap though, because this one is a big letdown, but I've got a nice one coming from AliExpress, so hopefully that'll be a nice little upgrade and make it much more wearable than it is now. But really great. I can see why people rave about these watches so much. Fantastic value for money, and obviously you have to see it to believe it. And you know what, it is such an impressive little watch for the price point. Let's find it, space up there. And yes, I am wearing a different watch, but I've not decided whether I'm keeping that one or not yet. So next Casio on the list is this one. So this is the A53 and it is the Stealthy all black version, and this was a gift from my little sister. She bought me this and I absolutely love it. It's such a cool little geeky nerdy watch, and it sort of fits in with my sort of weird personality. And yeah, I just love this little thing, little calculator you can mess around with. It's not the easiest to use even with my you know, slim fingers, but yeah, it's such a cool little iconic watch. Really nice comfortable strap as well, way better than like the F91W strap. But yeah, really do like this one. Now I'm gonna have to find a spot. Right, moving on to the next Casio, the most recent one I've just reviewed, which is the Cassie Oak. Now I've got this one on the other strap because the standard one, the resin one, is not very good. This is really comfortable though, and it's really lightweight as well. And I love the sort of military look this green gives it. It's like a sort of digital military. It's really cool, and it's a, you know, it's a good little watch. Again, not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I just love, you know, how sort of like techie it is as well, because I do like my technology as well as watches. So this sort of merges the two together, and yeah, I really do like it. And it's so much better on this strap than it is. I don't know why Casio don't bundle more of their watches with these sort of straps, because it's so much better than their resin ones. Of course, guys, I couldn't not include the F91W, and yes, this one is actually the genuine one. I've had a couple of fakes, but this is the one from Thailand, and this is the one that is, you know, genuine. This one isn't original though; it's actually been modded, so it's got a new module in it with a better backlight. Because that's the biggest downside of, you know, Casio F91Ws is the terrible backlight. This, I've actually remedied that, so it's way better now. But yeah. Honestly, I don't think any collection's complete without an F91. I mean, for under a tenner, it pretty much does everything you need it to and more. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say about it. It's here to stay. Moving on to the final Casio, which is this one. So this is my classic square with the metal shroud upgrade. Now this one actually does wear a lot better than what I was anticipating. Yes, the strap is woeful. It's not great at all. But yeah, I upgraded to a metal shell off AliExpress. I'm still looking for a better strap that doesn't have those big bulky adapters on it, but I'm struggling to find one. So if you guys know that if there's any like straps that are better than this one, please let me know. But yeah, this one just surprised me that it stayed in for so long. I thought I was gonna, you know, get a bit fed up with the size of it, but you know, I'm still enjoying wearing it. And yeah, I think it's you know, possibly gonna stay for a while, but I don't know if I'm gonna part ways with it and get a different one with a better strap. That's the only real reason why, is just the strap. I just want one with a better quality one that doesn't have the big daft adapters. So yeah, really surprised by that one, that it stayed so long. Right guys, now we've got all that out of the way, let's get to the finale. Let's just say the Seikos, sorry, not the Seikos, the Japanese stuff, which isn't Casio. So yeah, so we're going to start off with this one. So this is my Citizen EcoDrive chronograph. I cannot remember the model number because it's just a load of numbers and letters. But yeah, this was actually my first watch that I've kept long term. Not my first ever watch, but the first watch I've kept for a long time. And this one I got for my 21st, which was many moons ago. And yeah, it's just stayed in the collection obviously because it's got so much importance. It's just recently had a fresh battery, or well, capacitor put into it, and I had to realign the chronograph hand because that become misaligned. That was so easy to do though with the tutorial I found online. But yeah, this one isn't going anywhere again. This is, you know, it's too important to get rid of. Had it on the strap for ages because I don't know where the bracelet is. But yeah, such a cool little sporty watch. And again, you know, I love the tech in it as well, the EcoDrive. Again, you know, it's not going anywhere. It's a permanent in the collection. And to the next one is another mainstay, the Orient Trisol with a beautiful radiant green sunburst dial. Absolutely love this little watch. It is so nice. It's got a good lume, finishing's really nice, and I just love that dial. Nice brushed case back, and I mean, it's not the most exciting watch, but I just really love it. Nice strap. This is not the standard strap. This was actually a gift that was given to me by one of you guys. You know who you are. He actually sent me this and a couple of other straps as well. and this one is fantastic, and I just think I really like the sort of autumnal sort of colourway with the brown and green. I just think it works really nice, and it's so much better than the strap that it come on. So thank you, mate. You know who you are. So yeah, thank you for the little gift package. Really, really cool. So yeah, let's move on to the next one, and we're gonna go, ta-da, the SNK with the blue dial. Again, I absolutely love this little watch. I did a video, said it was probably the best watch to start off collecting with, and I'm going to stand by that. It is a fantastic watch to get into watches. It's affordable, it's well made, really nice, versatile size. The only downside to this is the strap. It's not great, so I'll put it on the same style as I've got on my Hamilton, but just black, matching hardware, and it's really nice and comfortable now on this one. So yeah, definitely one of the best watches to start off any collection with. And yeah, not going anywhere because it was a gift watch. So yeah, it's going to be a permanent stay in the collection. So moving on to the second to last, and we have this one. So this is the first watch I ever bought for myself, because all the others up until this one, until I bought this one, sorry, were gifts. But this is the first one I actually bought myself, and it is a Seiko 7002. No longer original. Mine was way too far gone, and I did always want to get it back to original, but I could never find an original dial and everything, so I sort of just gave up on that. Found some really cool aftermarket parts that I like, and well, we have this one here, and I really do like it. It's got like a Doxer-esque look to it, which I do really like Doxers. And yeah, it's such a fun little watch. I wear this during the summer months quite a lot, just because it's got a nice, bright, vibrant dial. Strap from AliExpress, really nice and soft. It's like an FKM style. Loads of adjustment holes, really nice and comfortable. And yeah, my sort of go-to sort of summer watch. And then last but not least, the Saree. So this thing really shocked me. Now, I don't really like dress watches as a rule, but this changed my mind. This thing is absolutely stunning. Just think of this like a more affordable Saab, if you will. I don't think the movement is the same. I think it's the movement down. I don't know if the Saab has the 6R and this has the 4. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, this is basically like a more affordable Saab. Beautiful, you know, chamfered edges, really nice, clean, crisply done dial. You know, it's just a beautiful little watch. I've got it on the strap from, the name eludes me, Collareb. So this is one of their Collareb Eco leather straps. Really, really nice and comfortable. So yeah, and I just think it looks so nice. And this is probably my favourite dress watch out of the two that I have. But yeah, this is why I don't wear the Bulova very much, is because of this one. So let's just, oh God, where am I going to put you? Yeah, just like put it sort of there we go. So that's it, guys. So that is my entire, you know, affordable collection. We've actually sort of moved up a little bit in terms of price as well. We've got a few more expensive ones in the collection now. But yeah, absolutely love all these. Are they all going to stay though? Probably not. There are actually going to be a few going, because I think I've just got too many. So I am going to be thinning the herd a little bit and getting rid of some. I don't know whether I'll be adding more in, I don't know, but I am definitely going to be reducing down, because there's just a lot here that doesn't get any wrist time, unfortunately. I mean, the gift watches, they're not going anywhere, they are permanently staying, but the rest of them that I've sort of bought myself and, you know, from the channel, I don't know. That is something I'm yet to decide. But anyway, this is my collection. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Any, you know, if you want any videos on anything that I haven't done a video on, drop a comment. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. And of course, follow me on social media at Mr. Budget Watch. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.